I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. And I sure do love my job. Yeah. I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. I'm born to preach the gospel. And I sure do love my job. Yeah. Yes, I really love my job. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. Oh, I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. Yes, I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. Get firmly rooted. So let's get firmly rooted. Let's get firmly rooted. So let's get firmly rooted. Oh, I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. Let's get firmly rooted. Firmly rooted. Let's get firmly rooted. Yeshua, 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 Yeshua. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. We're disciples that make disciples that make disciples. We are disciples that make disciples that make disciples. We are disciples that make disciples that make disciples. Let's get firmly rooted. Firmly rooted.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Pastor Tom, Firmly Rooted Ministries. Happy Tuesday morning. Want to say hi to Pastor G out there in the YouTube world. Also, Pamela C in the YouTube world. Vivian Davis, good morning. Nikki Chason, good morning. Bert Reggiani, good morning. Brian Flaming, good morning, Saints. Connie Sandbrink, good morning. Diane Giroux, good morning. Plus several others have popped on. Pastor G and I are in the 23 and 24 are some tough chapters of Matthew. All Jesus's words, all red letters, right? So it should be really, really important, and it is important, but challenging because you got Jesus speaking, right? And you don't want to misquote him or misapply any of his teachings, but also know that this section, chapter 24, can't be read without some references to Ezekiel and Daniel, without some references to Revelation. And it's one of the hermeneutical principles, how to read the Bible principles, is that you start with the clearest passages first, and then you work your way to the obscure, that you are constantly making sure that you're not creating a doctrine out of a obscure verse that gets no support anywhere else. So it's from the clearest passages on. But at any rate, we're going to start at verse 23 of Matthew 24. At that time, what time? at that time of getting close to Jesus's return. And he's already told us the kinds of things that are going to be happening as we get closer and closer and closer to that return. If anyone says to you, look, here's the Christ, or there he is, do not believe it. If anyone says, here is the Christ, there's the Christ, do not believe it. Why? False Christs and false prophets will appear and perform great signs and miracles to deceive even the elect, if that were possible. You see, even demons know that Jesus is the answer. It's crazy. So what they have to do is mirror him, make false Christs, false prophets, get people to believe in a different Messiah than the one who truly is the Messiah. Crazy. They'll dish up a Messiah. They'll dish up a Savior if that'll just get you focused not on Jesus. See, I've told you ahead of time. I'm telling you these things now so you won't get tripped up then. So why are so many people getting tripped up? How come so many people follow these false messiahs? How come so many people have these false doctrines about the end times? It's because Satan whispers in our ears that Jesus's words aren't enough, that somehow we have to add to them, somehow we have to complete them, somehow we have to be the master of the word rather than be mastered by the word. If anyone says, there he is out there in the desert, do not go out. Or here he is in the inner rooms, do not believe it. Now listen, for as lightning that comes from the east is visible even in the west, so will be the coming of the Son of Man. There it is. Nobody's going to be able to say, here he is and there he is. Because we learn in Thessalonians that Jesus is going to appear in the clouds with a trumpet sound, and immediately the dead in Christ are going to rise, and then those who are alive and remain will be caught up together with him to meet him in the air. There is no warning. He's coming, and when he comes, he's going to come like lightning, like a flash. Hence, we need to be ready. We need to be ready at all times, be ready. It could be today. It could be sometime today. It could be tomorrow. We always have to be ready. Having our eyes fixed on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith. I've told you these things ahead of time, he says, so that you won't get tripped up. What a good Savior we have. He's not letting us be surprised by anything, which strangely makes me ask the question, why are so many Christians surprised? Surprised at suffering, surprised at persecution, surprised that things are hard, surprised that the world attacks us. He's already told us that's what's going to happen. Have we created a Christianity that looks different than what Jesus has created? Then the problem's on our side, not his. Just food for thought on this Tuesday morning. I hope this devotion was a blessing to you. Diane Giroux, good morning. Anne Marie Bell, good morning. Jackie Matus, good morning. My cousin Dave Donnelly, good morning. Truly, I hope that this devotion was a blessing to you. Have a great day. Make it a firmly rooted day. And may someone see Jesus in us today. Peace.